Guys, welcome to my 29 and 30 week combined bump date. I didn't get one up last week. This is kind of the new trend. I'm really sorry. And it's going to be the same next week. I'll explain that later in this video. But there's a lot going on last week and just didn't happen. So here I am doing a 29 and 30 week bump date. Technically I'll be 30 weeks tomorrow. But I'm going ahead and doing this right now because we're going to be traveling. So this is going to be the best time to do it. So yes, I will be 30 weeks tomorrow, which is just crazy to have hit 30 weeks. That seems so far along. Okay, so as far as symptoms go, for 30 weeks, I have been so out of breath. And I can just tell that she's starting to crowd all up in here, and my belly feels really, not hard, but kind of, I mean, it feels very full now, where before there was a lot more squishy space, and now you can tell that she's getting big and kind of filling that whole area. So, you know, she's kind of pressing on my lungs a little bit, and it's harder to get big breaths and, you know, walking and going up and down stairs and things like that. I definitely noticed that I don't have enough oxygen. Another thing the past couple weeks is the back aches. And I didn't have a whole lot of pain with Jonathan that I can remember. I mean, there were uncomfortable times, but I'm definitely noticing a lot more pain in my back and stuff like that this time around. And I feel like I just need my back cracked all the time, but obviously it's not super easy to crack your back, and it's really not good for your back anyway for the most part. So yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of uncomfortable in my lower back. And then another type of pain that I'm having is sciatic nerve pain, which I did have some with Jonathan, and it's not terrible, but it's definitely something on the days that I am having it. It sucks. Just because it feels like somebody's stabbing my butt cheek, and then it's like pain that goes all the way down my leg. And sometimes I start worrying, because if you guys have followed my journey a little bit, you know that I have both of my hips replaced. And so I'm always like, oh, is it my replacement that's hurting? But no, it's just sciatic pain that's shooting down my leg. The heat is killing me, and it's not even full-blown summer here yet. But today I think it's in the high 80s or something, maybe it's 90, I don't know, it's hot. And of course I'm wearing like a black shirt, and when we were walking across the parking lot this morning at the Y, I felt like I was melting. I was so miserably hot, and I just heat up just like that, and I'm hot and I'm done and I want to go inside and I can't handle it. And then part of the problem too, or another reason I feel so hot, is because maternity pants have that high panel, and I know you can get them with the lower panel, but those aren't comfortable to me. I have a couple pairs of those, and they bug me. I don't know, I have to have the full panel. So I've been folding the full panel down, but usually when you do that, like, you can, unless your shirt's really long, you can see it and it looks funny, but so it's just an extra layer that's making me even hotter. The Braxton Hicks have been real lately. I will get them if I've been doing a lot of physical activity, whether it's going on walks, because Jonathan and I go on a ton of walks. So whether it's something like that, or if I've just been busy cleaning or doing something like that, I've noticed a lot more. And then I think that's just kind of my body telling me to slow down a little bit, maybe just relax a little, don't push yourself, which is hard to do when you have a toddler. I mean, you know, he's so active and he wants to go out and do things, and I don't want to deprive him of these things, but sometimes it's just too much for me. This little girl right here is loving my bladder and my cervix, and I don't know if I just naturally carry babies super low or what, because I remember the same thing with Jonathan, except I feel like she's a little bit worse about the really sudden punches or kicks or whatever. And I'll just be totally fine sitting there, everything's great, and then she will squeeze the crap out of my bladder or kick it or punch it or whatever, and oh my gosh, I mean, it hurts. It's not just like, oh, I have to pee, it's like, I'm gonna die and pee my pants at the same time. But it's such a weird feeling. She is still so active. So active. She's crazy in there. I mean, my belly will just be moving all over the place some nights, because usually it's at night, and I've said in another video, it's usually around like 9 to 10 p.m. She has this crazy awake hour where she's just going nuts, and my whole belly just shifts everywhere. It's crazy. Jonathan has started to like to feel my belly though, and he understands, at least kind of. We talk about how Ellie's in my belly, and he'll put his little hand on my belly and go, Ellie, except he says Owlie, which is really cute. So he talks about Owlie and how, you know, he likes to feel her move. So it's really sweet. Exhaustion is another thing the past couple weeks. I just don't have any energy. I feel like I'm dead. And I try to muster up energy. I try so hard. And every once in a while I'll get a little spurt and it's great, but most of the time I'm just so tired. If I could, I would sleep all day. Okay, so now on to more exciting things. Ellie's nursery. It is coming along, and it's definitely not done yet, but I have worked on a couple more projects, so there's really only, I think, a couple more things that I need to do to get it ready, and then I can do a nursery tour, which I'm so excited about because I love it. I've been going in there and just sitting once Jonathan goes to bed, and it's still so surreal sitting in there and knowing that this is going to be for our little girl. So it's been really fun, and I love how it's coming together. It makes me so happy. The room just, it makes me so happy every time I walk in. So it's really nice, and I can't wait to show you guys. So hopefully that'll be up in about a month or so. Another thing that's going on, which is why I probably won't have a bump date up next week. I'll try, but I just don't think it's going to happen because we are going to be traveling. My best friend is getting married this weekend, and I am the matron of honor, and Jonathan is a ring bearer. So we're both going to be in the wedding. We're driving up there, doing all that, and then I'm driving to my dad's house, and so we're traveling. We're going to be all over the place, and I'm excited. I'm getting the last traveling I can before I can't travel anymore. I'm a little exhausted just thinking about the traveling, but luckily I am going to have my parents help, so that's good. My mom's driving up with me and Jonathan, and my dad is driving down with us, so thankful for that. But guys, let me tell you what, trying to find a dress that fits well and looks okay that my friend liked was a challenge, but I think it's gonna be alright. I actually just got the dress like probably about a week ago, I guess, and I took it in to get it altered. So I will pick it up tomorrow and hopefully it fits. That was the hardest thing because I didn't want to get it altered too soon and then grow bigger and not be able to fit in it, and that would be horrible. So hopefully it fits tomorrow. Say a prayer because that would be very, very bad if it doesn't. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for 29 and 30 weeks. I will go ahead and show you my belly. Alright guys, that is it for my bump date. So last bump date I talked about going live on YouNow, and I actually did on Friday, which I know Friday night's hard for people. It's a weekend night and it was kind of a spur of the moment thing, but it was a lot of fun. So I would like to do it again soon. I will put my YouNow name below, that way I can actually chat with you guys and interact with you guys. And I'd like to do it again soon. So if you would like to join me, follow me on Instagram as well so you know when I'm going to be on YouNow and we can talk. But I hope you guys are doing great. I'm thinking about you, I'm praying for you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.